Jungle Scout is a software tool built for Amazon sellers, and it's mainly focused on product research, listing optimization, and helping you grow an FBA business. I used to spend hours in spreadsheets testing free tools, trying to piece everything together, and still ended up picking products that didn't sell. So for the past several months, I've been using Jungle Scout to see how well it helps with finding profitable products and managing the day-to-day of selling on Amazon. And what I found is that while it's not perfect, it definitely changes the way you approach product research. So in this video, I'll walk you through what it was like using Jungle Scout, how its tools work in practice, the pricing for each plan, and both the parts I liked and the areas where I think it could improve. That way, you can decide if it's worth trying for your own Amazon business. So when I first started using Jungle Scout, the biggest thing I noticed was just how much time it saved me compared to the way I was working before. Instead of going through Amazon spreadsheets and a bunch of free estimators that never really lined up, everything was in one place. I could track products over time, see sales estimates right away, and even start figuring out patterns in demand without having to second guess myself. That alone made me feel a lot more confident in the choices I was making. Something else that stood out to me is how much the platform has grown. Back in 2015, it launched as just a Chrome extension, and now it's turned into a full software with a team of over 200 people behind it. Now, the first tool I spent time with was the Keyword Scout, and that really changed the way I was approaching keywords. Before, I was just guessing. I'd type in whatever came to mind and hope it matched what people were actually searching for. But with Keyword Scout, I could finally see the real numbers: search volume, competition, and even the cost of ads. It gave me a much clearer idea of which keywords were worth going after and which ones weren't, and that saved me a lot of wasted effort. The Supplier Database was another tool I didn't expect to use as much as I did. With this tool, you can search by product, company, or even an ASIN, which is basically the unique ID Amazon gives to every product. And then once you put that in, it shows you the suppliers that well-known brands are already working with. For me, that was a big deal because one of the hardest parts of selling on Amazon is really just finding a supplier that you can actually trust. And so having that kind of insight right inside the platform made things a lot easier. I also use the Opportunity Finder a lot. It points out niches where there's strong demand, but not too much competition. At first, it took me a little time to get the filters right, but once I figured it out, it was one of the fastest ways I found to uncover product ideas that I never would have found on my own. The product tracker was another one I really liked. I could group competitor products and see whether their sales were steady or just a short-term spike. And then there's the inventory manager. Before Jungle Scout, I was always stressed about ordering too much or running out of stock. But having forecasts based on my own sales data made planning so much easier. Now, to be fair, a few of these tools do take a bit of learning, especially things like the Opportunity Finder and tracking setups. It's not difficult, it just takes some getting used to. But once you've played around with it a bit, everything clicks and becomes second nature. And hey, if you're thinking about trying Jungle Scout yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description. That's usually where you'll find the best deals, so feel free to check it out. Alright, so that's all well and good, but how much does Jungle Scout actually cost? They have a few different plans depending on where you are in your business. The starter plan is around $50 per month, and it's a good option if you're just getting started. It includes the essentials like product research and tracking for up to 50 products. When I first tested Jungle Scout, this plan covered the basics and gave me enough to start making more confident decisions without spending extra. Next, there's the Growth Accelerator plan, which costs about $80 per month. This one has everything from the starter plan, but adds in tools like review automation, advanced keyword tracking, and inventory management. It also lets you track up to 150 products, so it's a lot more practical once you're managing multiple listings. This is actually the plan that I've been using, and I found it has the perfect balance between affordability and features. For more advanced sellers or teams, there's the Brand Owner plus Competitive Intelligence plan, which is priced just under $150 per month. This is where you start to see the higher level tools like competitive intelligence, extended historical keyword data, and priority support. You can also track up to 2,000 products, which makes it a strong choice if you're scaling a larger operation. And for big brands or agencies, Jungle Scout offers the Cobalt plan. This one is custom priced and it's designed for enterprise level needs. You get features like full market trend analysis and advanced dashboards to manage everything at scale. Also, all these plans come with a 7-day money-back guarantee, so you can try them out risk-free and see if the platform is the right fit for you. So if you're asking if I'd recommend Jungle Scout, I absolutely would. If you're serious about selling on Amazon, these tools make the process so much easier. Instead of spending hours manually researching products, tracking keywords, and trying to figure everything out on your own, you get access to real data that helps you make smarter decisions faster. That said, building a successful Amazon business takes time and effort, but with the right tools and strategy, it's definitely possible. So whether you're just starting out or looking to scale your existing store, Jungle Scout gives you the support you need to move forward with confidence. So hopefully you found this review helpful, and if you did, I'd really appreciate a quick thumbs up. And if you have any questions about Jungle Scout, feel free to drop them down in the comments. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. And again, if you'd like to try Jungle Scout for yourself, you can check out the link down in the description for the latest deals. Also, if you're interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email down below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.